Hey Internet, today we're going to be talking about why the first region of Wuthering Waves needs some tender loving care. So let's start off with the nitpicky stuff. So in the exploration progress for the map, so it should be in line with the newer regions. What I mean by that is the newer regions, it allows you to teleport to these events and you can track and teleport to them, so that's a real time saver. Whereas the older map region, it shows you what you're missing but you can't teleport and track to go to it, so that's kind of annoying. That's a little bit nitpicky, but we're starting off with the little things. While the first region does have mobility, as you can see, it allows you to move from point A to B quite fast. What it lacks is flight from the second region. Now, you could argue that it's a gimmick or it's a region specific for this region. I feel like as soon as you unlock it in the second region, you should be able to apply it to all regions. So, you know what flight is, like you can fly. You literally grab wings and you fly. I feel like that should be in all regions. Now, if we teleport back to the original region, or the first region, you will notice that it won't allow you to fly. Now, it makes no sense why not. Like, there's no lore that says that we can't fly. Like, it's not using any special power or anything. So, as you can see, when we jump off and press T on the keyboard, it won't allow us.
Winds, heed my command.
So when we jump off, I press spacebar, but okay, even if we didn't press spacebar, we just press T. As you can see, it won't allow us to fly. So I feel like that is a missed opportunity. Because when new players arrive into this game and they see the cool flying in the second region and it's not available in the first region, I feel like that is a letdown and kind of misleading. Might put off some players. Okay, so those are some of the smaller details. I feel like for the exploration, it's locked in this one area. So you talk to this NPC to check your progress. Of course, this NPC does give you
a world of discoveries
rewards.
Of course.
But I feel like when you have a list like this, you should have the rewards kind of shown, which is shown in the later regions, but it's not really shown. You got to click another page. You got to click on another button to open another page, which I feel like that's poor layout. Like, I know in the later regions they learn from that and then they just have it displayed straight away. Okay, so that's another kind of nitpicking, but it is something that they should, like, just change. It's really not that hard to change. You just have it in one page. But I suppose it is a space thing. Surely they could do that. Now, another thing that they need to do involving this region is the collection for the mining ore. So in this region you can't like get this ore for the Scarlet Thorn. So what's Scarlet Thorn? It is an item used to craft various consumables. If I can find it, here we go. So this is Scarlet Thorn. See, it doesn't allow you to do that. It doesn't allow you to collect, whereas these later regions, it allows you to, as you can see, it opens up the map and it allows you to collect it. So that's another thing that needs to be looked at.
Feathers incinerate.
Okay. Now, I understand that in the later regions they definitely brighten things up. As you can see in this region, it is quite dark and gloomy, which I get it, but it feels really dull. Maybe they can just change that up just a little bit. So again, these are really small nitpicky things, right? I mean, this environmental thing's actually quite large, but that's probably the largest one. All these other things I talked about, they're more like quality of life rather than major updates. For this one, I feel like everything is so dreary. I mean, I get it's a dark sci-fi, but you can make a dark sci-fi and still have vibrant environments. And like, we can compare it to like the Black Shore, right? So it's still dark, but it looks way nicer. It's more vibrant in a way. And then comparing it to the latest update. So you got a nation of warriors, but as you can see, even in this loading screen, it's so nice and colorful. So for the lore, where it's all about combat, as you can see, there's a fighting arena right there. But look at that, like, sure it's dark, but the night sky's beautiful, and it's a city of warriors, so it's got a darker theme, but I feel like it's well lit and it's vibrant. Okay, so I know those are really nitpicky things for the first region, but I think they needed to be changed in order for newer players to experience what the veteran players are experiencing right now. So just little things like that, but I think they add up. Let me know down below in the comments, how do you feel about
The moment at hand.
the first region? Do you think that it needs some TLC, some tender loving care? I know that veteran players may be a little bit indifferent, but for new-ish players, let me know down below. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe, share with your friends, ring the bell. If you want to support me, become a member or drop a super thanks. Until next time, see ya.